WWE's Becky Lynch had a very specific criticism about Rhea Ripley, and I'm kinda surprised. Becky Lynch, the fiery WWE superstar, has ignited a storm of controversy within the wrestling community after expressing her discontent with her WrestleMania 40 opponent, Rhea Ripley. The source of Lynch's ire? A stink-face spot performed by Ripley during a recent live event match against Nia Jax, a move made famous by wrestling legend Rikishi. While the move garnered viral attention on social media, with fans and fellow wrestlers sharing their reactions, Lynch's response was far from celebratory. The incident in question occurred during Ripley's clash with Jax, where she executed the eyebrow-raising maneuver, drawing a mixed reaction from the audience. While some viewers found it entertaining and reminiscent of wrestling's more comedic moments, others, including Lynch, viewed it as inappropriate or disrespectful. Lynch, known for her no-nonsense attitude and fierce dedication to her craft, wasted no time in expressing her disapproval of Ripley's actions. In a series of tweets and interviews following the event, Lynch voiced her concerns, highlighting the need for professionalism and respect within the wrestling industry. "It's disappointing to see such antics from a fellow competitor, especially one who holds the prestigious title of WWE Women's World Champion," Lynch remarked. "We're in an era where women's wrestling is finally being taken seriously, and stunts like these only serve to undermine the hard work and dedication of those who have paved the way." Her comments sparked a heated debate among fans and wrestlers alike, with many taking sides on the issue. While some echoed Lynch's sentiments, applauding her for speaking out against what they perceived as a lapse in judgment on Ripley's part, others defended Ripley's right to express herself creatively in the ring. In response to the backlash, Ripley issued a statement addressing the controversy, expressing regret for any offense caused while also defending her decision to incorporate the move into her repertoire. "I understand that not everyone will appreciate or understand my style of wrestling, and for that, I apologize," Ripley stated. "But at the end of the day, I'm here to entertain and connect with the audience in any way I can." As the tension between Lynch and Ripley continues to simmer, all eyes are now on their highly anticipated showdown at WrestleMania 40.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.
With both competitors determined to emerge victorious, it remains to be seen whether their clash will be defined by animosity or mutual respect. One thing is certain, the stakes have never been higher for these two formidable women of wrestling. In the lead-up to WrestleMania 40, the anticipation is palpable as fans gear up to witness Becky Lynch's ambitious quest to achieve what no other superstar has managed since WrestleMania 39, dethrone Rhea Ripley as the Women's World Champion. In a recent interview with Wrestling News Co., Lynch articulated a poignant critique of Ripley, one that resonated unexpectedly with many, including myself. Lynch's candid commentary delved into a pervasive issue within the realm of women's wrestling, the relegation of female competitors to abbreviated, often 2-minute matches. Reflecting on her own journey and the struggles faced by her predecessors, Lynch lamented the persistence of such treatment in the industry. She expressed a sense of disillusionment, stemming from the realization that despite the progress made in advocating for equitable treatment, disparities persist. The crux of Lynch's argument lies in the diminishing emphasis on the artistry and athleticism inherent in wrestling. She contends that reducing women's matches to mere showcases of physical appearance undermines the years of toil and perseverance invested in honing their craft.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.
Rather than showcasing the depth of talent and skill within the women's division, such superficial portrayals perpetuate antiquated stereotypes and detract from the essence of what wrestling represents. Indeed, Lynch's sentiments strike a chord with those who have long championed the cause of gender equality in professional wrestling. Her impassioned plea for recognition based on merit rather than superficial attributes serves as a rallying cry for change within the industry. As fans, we are compelled to re-evaluate our expectations and demand better for the women who grace the squared circle with their athleticism and determination. It is undeniable that Ripley's popularity and success have been buoyed by her undeniable talent and prowess in the ring. However, Lynch's critique serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of fostering an environment where female wrestlers are afforded the same opportunities and respect as their male counterparts. WrestleMania 40 presents an opportune moment to reflect on the progress made and the work that remains to be done in dismantling ingrained biases and promoting gender parity in professional wrestling. As we eagerly anticipate the showdown between Lynch and Ripley, let us not only revel in the spectacle of athleticism but also heed Lynch's call for a more equitable and inclusive wrestling landscape. For true progress to be realized, we must collectively commit to challenging entrenched norms and championing the diverse talents and contributions of all wrestlers, regardless of gender. In doing so, we honor the legacy of those who paved the way and paved the path forward for future generations of women in wrestling. In a recent interview, professional wrestler Becky Lynch addressed the pervasive issue of objectification in sports entertainment, shedding light on the challenges female athletes face in being taken seriously for their skills and abilities rather than just their physical appearance. Lynch, known for her fierce persona and undeniable talent in the wrestling ring, expressed frustration at the pressure to conform to certain beauty standards and cater to male fantasies perpetuated by social media and the wrestling industry itself.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.
When we continue to post on social media and even the company pushes that, then it's the stuff that gets attention, and suddenly, I'm not taken seriously for what I do in the ring, Lynch articulated passionately. It becomes solely about my body, about how it looks, rather than the artistry of wrestling and the mental strength and strategy it requires. Lynch's sentiments resonate deeply with many female athletes who struggle to break free from the confines of objectification and reclaim their identities as skilled professionals. The pressure to conform to narrow beauty ideals not only undermines their achievements but also perpetuates harmful stereotypes about women in sports. For Lynch, the fight against objectification is personal. She has spent years honing her craft, pushing boundaries, and challenging norms within the wrestling industry. Yet, despite her undeniable talent and dedication, she finds herself confronted with questions and expectations that prioritize her appearance over her skills.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.
It's about fulfilling a bunch of men's fantasies out there in the crowd, Lynch lamented, highlighting the disheartening reality faced by many female athletes. It becomes not about the art, it becomes about that. Lynch's words serve as a powerful reminder of the ongoing struggle for gender equality in sports and entertainment. While progress has been made in recent years, with more opportunities opening up for women in traditionally male-dominated fields, the journey toward true equality is far from over. As Lynch continues to challenge the status quo and advocate for change, her voice resonates with fans and fellow athletes alike. By speaking out against objectification and demanding to be recognized for her skills and accomplishments, she sets an inspiring example for women everywhere. In a world where female athletes are often judged more for their appearance than their abilities, Becky Lynch's bold stance serves as a rallying cry for change. It's time to shift the focus away from objectification and toward appreciation for the incredible talent and athleticism that women bring to the world of sports entertainment.